What's good with y'all boys? And man, I appreciate y'all tapping into this video. CFT, we on the way up to the top. You hear me? Let's do it. And y'all can see y'all boys cooling with J.O. Cut, and we in the cut. It's a little hot outside today, so I got my shirt off in the car, you know what I'm saying? I want this, everything over here, Black Sheep Chronicles, episode 2. I just want it to be raw and uncut, all right? I'm sure y'all read the title, so I don't want to hold y'all too long. I really just want to get right into the video, you feel me? So that's what we gonna do, all right? With that being said, let's do it. Now, this video is all about making moves based on what you think other people are gonna think about, right? A lot of y'all ain't stuck because you're not motivated, because you're not disciplined. But a lot of y'all boys is stuck for the simple fact that you care too much about what other people are gonna think of you before you make the decision, right? And this is such a debilitating mindset that you gotta get out of. You're literally handicapping yourself before you even try it, right? You care too much about other people who haven't even tried their best at their dreams, right? You care too much about other people who ain't even stepping out on a limb for themselves more than you care about your own purpose and what your own spirit telling you, all right? And the reason why I could speak so deep about this is because I've been there, all right? So if you is somebody who, it's that business, you got that business you want to start, right? You got that one thing that you like, man, like, I low-key want to do that. But you not doing it because you thinking, what people gonna say? What they gonna say? What the people, when they hear about it on social media, gonna say? What my old friend group gonna say? What my parents gonna say? What old coaches gonna say? Whatever it is, if it's tied to what somebody else gonna say, first of all, you should probably do it, right? Second of all, you gotta shift that fucking mindset of caring what other people think. See, that's still what I call a boy mindset, right? We talking about boys to men, right? That's still a boy mindset, worrying about what mama gonna think, worrying about, and I'm not saying mama is wrong. Mama is right most of the time, but the thing is when you becoming a man, you got to make certain decisions for yourself that mama might not like. Because at the end of the day, mama is going to make sure her boy is taken care of, right? But it has to become a shift when you become a man. And when you become a man, everything that you do may not sit right with mama. Mama may not agree with everything, but that's okay. Because mama is not a man. You got to go be a man. At the end of the day, you got to have a family. You have to take care of people. You have a duty to provide and put food on the plate for moms too. That's what's on your back. So when you understand that, you can then assess the situation with clarity and understand that even moms might be holding you back. I'm speaking in subliminal terms right now, but we're going to get deeper into the video. So if this is something you have dealt with, hopefully by the end of this video, pay attention. I'll show you how to get out of it, and I'll also show you why that's some pussy ass shit. All right, let's get into it. Stop needing permission from friends, from family, from close ones, from people close to you, the closest to you, to be better when they don't even have the life they want. All right? In society, we fall victim, right, to listening to the people closest to us because we know they love us, right? and they want what's best for us, right? But at the end of the day, how can someone who's never made $1 million teach me how to make $1 million? It doesn't work that way, all right? So when I start doing things that may put me on the route to make $1 million, because that's what I want for my life, they may not understand those things. And they may tell me, nah, don't go that route. And once they do that, they then become a liability to me and me being my greater self. Understand that. So you have to stop listening to people who don't have the life that they want, but they're telling you how to live your life. One of the biggest lies we are told, especially if you're young, in your 20s, is, hey, you got time, bro. You got time. Real talk, you got time. You 20, you young, bro. Hey, just enjoy this. Enjoy this time. It's the best time. Just enjoy this time. You got time. Most people that tell you that are people who are 30, and they're really not where they want to be most of the time, right? And the reason why they say you got time is because, listen, they look at where their life is now, and they say, man, the only thing I wish I would have did was just fuck off harder and just bullshit more when I was 20 and I was in my 20s. Because now it's 30 and I got responsibility and now I got all this. Man, if I could go back to 20 and just fuck off harder, I'd be good. That mindset is the reason why you're not going to be successful when you're older, right? Or that's the reason why you're not successful in the spot you are right now. The truth is these 20s is not for fucking off. These 20s is for building. These 20s is for trying shit. These 20s is for making mistakes, but making calculated mistakes. Trying your hand in different areas. That's what your 20s is used for, all right? That's just me rambling a little bit because I'm in my 20s and I know a lot of people, we hear that same thing. You got time. No, you don't got time, bro. You don't. You don't got time. That's the biggest lie we fucking told. And the main reason you don't got time is because guess what? Tomorrow ain't promised to everybody. Stop thinking you got time. Stop saying I'm going to do this shit tomorrow. Stop pushing shit off to next week. Stop pushing off the best version of yourself to next week. And then when next week come, you don't do it. You don't have time. I'm here to tell you, and I always tell y'all this, nobody coming to save you, and you don't have time. That's why I'm making this video right now, because a lot of y'all right now, and you watching this video, you probably sitting there, and you probably clicked on this video because you know that you deal with this, right? That before you make a decision, damn, what my homeboys gonna think when I see this? They might think this is kind of lame, right? People might think, man, I done changed, I done fell off. Bro, we don't give a fuck, right? Because if you are in pursuit of greatness, if you are in pursuit of your purpose, right? That shit is stronger than what anybody else could think about you. Because as soon as it works, that's gonna be the same person come knocking on your door. Gonna be the same person giving you a call saying, man, I believed in you, I always believed in you, man, I always knew you was gonna make it. So we don't give a fuck about them people. Let those people reveal themselves, all right? The people who are going to criticize you, let those people reveal themselves. Please. That's going to be a blessing from God because you're going to know who to snip off and who to keep, all right? It's the quickest thing. Do something that feels uncomfortable. Do something that they may call your ass, what is he doing? And just see how certain people react. See who pours into it and see who doesn't. It doesn't even have to work, but just do it, all right? Feel uncomfortable. For God's sakes, you only live one fucking life. We don't care if everything is not perfect. We don't care if you fail in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lanes. If when you get to the 7th fucking lane, you're successful. Because you know what that means? All those fails in those different lanes led you to your purpose. Understand what I'm telling you. We are in search for failure, all right? Now, I done rambled a little bit because I done got emotional talking about this shit because so many people are living in a box. I used to go into the gym and I used to literally be like, man, I wonder what these people think about me with this big ass camera. Like, literally, I started with my phone and I used to be like, damn, I wonder what they think with this phone. I invested into my craft, I invested into my business, right? And got a camera, and then I'm like, man, like, should I really take this camera? I look at all these people. That had to be the softest shit in the world. I don't look at myself as a soft individual, but just having them thoughts had to be soft. I don't give a fuck what people think with me with this camera. Like, what? Am I really thinking about this? Tomorrow ain't promised to me. I know why I'm doing this shit. I have a purpose. It pays me to do this shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, damn, I wonder how I look with this big ass camera, recording different angles, setting this up. I probably look stupid. Let me look stupid. Look stupid. You have a purpose behind it, right? It's the stupidest shit I ever felt and thought in my life. And I'm over it with it. I'm done with that. So that's why I'm telling you guys, we have to stop giving a fuck about what people around us think. You don't have long on this planet. I'm just going to be honest with you. Sometimes the people closest to you end up wanting the best for you because they love you, but they actually end up holding you back. All right? Your family loves you, but that does not mean that they understand your vision. I've seen this so many times, bro. Moms, dads. This is a big one because we know our parents love us, right? But they usually have a vision based on a different world when they were younger, right? And that's the lens that they're gonna look out of to profess your life, all right? A lot of us have dealt with parents who say, listen, or it could be a sibling, it could be anybody. They're not gonna see the vision you have because they're just not in your body. They're just not in your purpose. God is not gonna tell someone else what you should do. He can come directly to you and say, Jordan, listen, this is the journey you need to take. Take this path right now and just go. And it's gonna lead you to where you need to go. It's gonna lead you to where you're at. You probably don't see it right now, but I'm omniscient. I know. Just walk this way and you'll figure it out. Just keep thinking, keep calling on to me, walk this way, we're gonna figure it out. Right? A lot of the time you know that you on that right path and that right purpose when others can't understand, right? Because as your frequency heightens and as your energy heightens and as all of this continues to heighten, people who are not vibrating at that frequency not gonna understand. They not gonna understand that. To this day, my mom don't understand the business end of me posting content and how me making money, right? Literally, when I made my first $1,000 sale, right? My first $1,000 call on the phone, 30-minute call, $1,000. I talked to my mom and she says, oh, wow. And she's like, you know, the next day I probably talked to her, maybe a week go by. She's like, I don't want you online scamming or doing anything like that. She didn't understand that I could do this. And there's no knock to her. I love my mom. She's just, like I said, she loves me, right? She wouldn't want to see me in trouble. But the thing is she just doesn't understand and see the vision fully, right? And that's okay because at the end of the day, the vision was given to me by God. And that's my responsibility as a man to carry and see that through, all right? It's nobody else's. So if you continue to let, even your parents, if you continue to let them come into your life and hold you back, that's your fault. As a man, you got to make decisions. And sometimes the decision is cutting off or distancing yourself or creating boundaries with people you love if it means that you're going to be successful and if it means that you're going to be closer to that highest version of yourself that you've seen, that you want, that you prayed on, or that's in you. God doesn't give you a vision for no reason. I keep telling y'all this. And so I want to ask you, how long And how many ideas, how many days, weeks, months, years has it cost you waiting for permission? Has it cost you waiting for it to feel like the perfect time? Has it cost you from doing that thing you wanted to do because you gave a fuck so much or cared so much about what other people was gonna think? How long ago would you have started if you could just be just yourself and just go? That's why you hear so many people say, move out of your hometown. Get away from the people who knew you growing up so that you can rebrand yourself elsewhere. That's why people tell you that so much, right? Because most people don't have it in them to say, listen, I don't conform to a box, right? Most people have been this type of person, whatever, for such a long time growing up that they think other people know them as that person. And so they think, it's lame if I do this now. Or if I do this now, people not going to understand it, right? They're not going to see me the same. They might not fuck with me. Who cares? I don't give a fuck if you fuck with me. Especially not if I'm in pursuit of my purpose. Especially not if I'm in pursuit of my highest version of myself. I just couldn't care less if you, that means that you were supposed to be cut. Understand that when you're in pursuit of your purpose, God takes people out your life and he puts other people in your life, right? As you raise that frequency, naturally some people just not gonna understand. Oh, what is he doing now? Why is he doing that? What is he doing it, right? But also you're gonna notice you're gonna have a host of other people come around who support you. You're gonna have new relationships, new friendships, people who water that work ethic, people who water you trying to become that better version of you. This is how you cut away fake people or people who just don't fit. And this could be people who you honestly mess with, right? But at the end of the day, if you want to truly grow, sometimes when you grow apart from old relationships, right? If you better yourself, right? If you're a drinker and you stop drinking, to better yourself, the people you drink with, if y'all had no other reason to come around each other, those people probably dead now. Not dead literally, but they're not around you no more because that just doesn't fit who you're becoming, and it just don't fit who you are right now either. Understand what I'm telling you, all right? You got to stop worrying about what other people think, and you got to stop letting this whole image thing of I care so much about how they're gonna view me. Listen to me. The best thing I ever did, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. The best thing I ever did was post content on Instagram. Because, see, on YouTube, it's smooth. Most people not gonna see it from your hometown, at least at first, right? Instagram, everybody gonna see it. Everybody gonna see it. That's where everybody at. The best thing I did was do that because once I did that, it's like, y'all got me. Y'all see me. Y'all see me being vulnerable. Y'all see me making mistakes on this. Y'all see the whole process. Y'all can judge me all y'all want. I'm okay with that because I know I'm in search for something deeper, right? I want to see who laugh. I want to see who judge me. I want to see that, right? That ain't going to do nothing but add more fuel to my fire, right? It's all about how you take everything. If I see somebody, whatever, if I see somebody who say, man, I don't know what you own these days. What is that? Like, yeah, this what it is. I had to change to become a better person. I had to change to rebrand myself. You may not understand. If you don't understand, then that's probably God letting me know that, hey, he can't be a part, at least right now, until he changes, or she can't be a part, or they can't be a part of this. You got to take yourself away from that. It's going to be signs, right? How much longer will you wait? How much longer will you wait on the perfect time, right? You don't got to move out your hometown. I'm going to be honest. If you a man, you was blessed with a pair of balls, all right? Which means that You don't gotta run away and move out your hometown to start moving different. Why you putting yourself in a box, right? Just cause these guys grew up with you does not mean, and I don't know why I paused at niggas, but just cause these guys grew up with you does not mean that, just cause these guys grew up with you and they seen you, it does not mean that you're fake for rebranding. It doesn't mean that you fake for chasing a different version of yourself. It doesn't mean that you fake for, yes, I could be a product of my environment, but I could be so much more than that. I could be so much more. I can grow from that. I can be a rose that grew from concrete. There's nothing wrong from that. The thing is, most people don't have the intelligence, the will, or they just don't even have the, they just don't have the balls to be that vulnerable and understand that they need to change and then actually pursue it, right? And because other people don't have those balls, when they find somebody who do have the balls around them, it makes them feel bad. It makes them feel weird, right? So that's why they telling you, no, listen, fuck that. Never let yourself fit in a box. Move like water. Move like water. Adjust like water. There's no one thing you do, right? I had so much anxiety before starting my online fitness business because I had always been known as a football player. And you probably say, man, those two things go hand in hand. But I didn't like posting content online. To this day, I hate having my face on social media. I ain't gonna say hate, but I just never was the social media guy. But then I do work on myself. Why? And then it gets to a point now, it's like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep putting this shit in y'all face. And hopefully I can impact somebody. And hopefully I impact some of y'all watching this video to understand that if you got this business you want to start, if you want to go on social media, but the thing holding you back is, man, I'm kind of awkward on the camera. I'm kind of socially awkward on the camera. I don't really, bro. The only way to not be awkward on the camera is to keep doing this shit. Literally. It ain't no other fucking way around it. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The only way to get through this shit is to get through this shit. You're going to get better as you keep doing it. But if you keep living under your excuse and being a little bitch, I don't want to get on camera and then people might make fun of me. You'll never get there. You'll never get where you want. See, as men, we have to continuously put our face in the fan. This is a term that I continually use now because when I wake up in the morning and I start my morning routine, right? I start doing push-ups, and that just kind of wakes me up as soon as I hop out the bed. But the first thing I do is I turn on my cold shower and I walk in it. I'm not doing the cold shower for none of the health benefits, right? People say health benefits. Yes, wake me up, right? I need to wake up, right? I need you to wake me up in the morning, cold shower. Yes. But the main reason I do what I do at the sorry, somebody just texted me about a workout. The reason I do my cold showers when I wake up is for this one reason. It gets my brain calibrated as soon as I wake up to understand the type of timing we on today, right? As soon as I wake up, everything in my body, everything is saying, J.O., don't get in that cold ass water. Don't get in that cold ass water. And I'm saying, man, fuck that. Yeah, I want all the smoke. And sometimes I walk in and I just scream and lock up. But guess what? My brain is like, okay, we not ducking no adversity. We not ducking none of that. So whatever I have to deal with in the day, it could be a hard conversation. It could be anything. It could be a hard conversation. It could be a workout I don't feel like doing. It could be editing. Whatever it is mentally that may be a mental obstacle a little bit for me to reach, I done already calibrated my brain that, listen, we not ducking no smoke today. We going straight for it. You feel me? So that's why I do that early in the day. As soon as I wake up, my body already, first of all, I probably didn't want to wake up this early, right? Getting a cold shower. Everything. And that's why I get the relaxation after that. Now I can conquer. Now I can go through the day and I can be that much better, all right? So listen to me, all right? Black Sheep Chronicles episode 2. If you're watching this video, I want you guys to take from this video. If you're on this video, you're a part of this journey, and all this is me documenting everything as I continue to go up, as I continue to raise my frequency, as I continue to cut out bad habits and add good habits and do more. I'm documenting everything so you guys can have a full Netflix series of everything I'm doing. All right? If you're watching this, stop asking for permission. Stop worrying about what other people think and just do. Just do. God made us in a split image of him. This is in the Bible, right? God made us in his likeness, right? God never asks for permission before he moves. God just reacts. He just does. He don't even react. He acts. And when you do, he reacts. And sometimes there's consequences for your actions, right? But at the end of the day, he just does. Stop overthinking stuff. Just go. If you know there's a business that you've been wanting to start, but you don't know how other people gonna react to it, just start it and see how they react. Be fearless. You got one life, all right? If I never told y'all nothing real, you got one life. And I'd rather be in pursuit of greatness and be in pursuit of my purpose and my goals for this life, and know that, hey, I'm constantly in the pursuit of my best self, because I know eventually I'll get there. Lord say the same. He keep waking me up and he keep blessing me down my path than to be a slave to other people's opinions. All right? It's big when I really tell y'all that your mom might not understand that the purpose for your life. She might not understand that. Some of y'all can't fathom that, man. The woman that gave birth to you may not understand the route you trying to go now, and she could hold you back. But the thing is that's the life. That's life. But when it works, it won't matter who understood, because everybody gonna want to eat at the table. All right. The truth is that if you're doing something that's moral, it fits your spirit, it fits your purpose, it's what you want to do, you're motivated, you're inspired, you know that you want to do this. You want to do this. It's not something that somebody else is telling you to do. You want to do this. You a bitch if you don't do it. I'm just going to be honest. If you let what other people say and what other people might think of you stop you from doing what God has put down and told you, this is for you, you should try your hand at this, you a bitch. And you're not going to be successful doing that. Do it. Just wake up and do it. Like, literally. Do it while you trash at it. Do it while tired. Do it while you don't feel like doing it. But just do it. I could care less. Listen to me. I didn't get in shape by starting out being the best person working out. It didn't work like that. I didn't become a D1 football player by being a D1 football player the first day I went to the field. No, I had a vision, I had a dream, and guess what? I fell in love with the process and not fell in love with what I was doing. All right? Simple as that. I hope you guys understand this. I did ramble a lot, but at the end of the day, listen to me. I hope you guys can shift this mindset of thinking all the time that before you react and before you do, other people gotta be in accordance and they gotta fuck with what you're doing. No, they don't. And you don't gotta move out of town. Be tough. You a man. Show yourself a man. Use some of this. Use your balls. Yes. Whatever it is, go do it. Think later. Think about them opinions later. Don't even think about what other people thinking. If this what you want to do, if you post this video today, post it. All right? Me boy J.O. Cut, episode 2 of Black Sheep Chronicles. I hope I was able to give y'all boys some good advice. It's just been something that's been sitting on my mind. I feel like people do too much of worrying about what other people are going to say, what other people are going to think. Fuck that. Get to it. You only live once and ain't nobody coming to save you. So why worry about the same people that's not coming to save you? You got to save yourself. Let's get cut. CFT, we on top. Let's get active, man.